Welcome back. The World Relays starting on Saturday, 22nd and 23rd. Saturday, Sunday in Bahamas. The men are not there. Just the women, I mean, they won gold medal in 2015 edition, and it was everyone celebrated, thinking, okay, that will be a springboard, so to speak, for Nigerian relays in athletics and all that. But then it wasn't to be. But this morning we'll be talking to Kayode Thomas. He is the media director of Athletics Federation of Nigeria. He should be telling us why the men were not chosen, why they're not going, why only the women are the ones representing Nigeria. As long as we're able to establish a connection, we'll be talking to him. He needs to give us the explanation, because we really don't know what's happening. But we know the general issue, funding.
Right. So if let's say it's funding. Okay, so they're able to secure money for the women, but they couldn't secure. I think there's a lot more to
most
it.
Of the women.
That's why we need to. That's why we need to hear from him.
So it's easier.
Yeah, that's why we need to hear from.
Maybe the guys are not good enough.
Yeah, let's get to talk to Kayode Thomas.
Okay, now good morning. Okay, I think we've lost it. I think we need to get this call through.
We need to get to the bottom of this.
This is really important. We just can't let this go. I mean, I know the men obviously are not happy. You said Shea Ogunla.
I mean, yes. I mean, that's the national champion when it comes to the 100 meters, and you can imagine he's been looking forward to going to represent Nigeria in the Bahamas. But it's not going to happen for him, and he was very disappointed, to say the least. I imagine same will go for the likes of Divine, will Duduru as well too, and all the other decent sprinters that we have in this country.
Yeah, it's gonna be, but then we're just waiting. I don't know. Yeah. What's happening? Okay, we have Kayode. Kayode is back now. Good morning. Welcome to the program. Good morning, Kayode. Okay, we can establish contact with Kayode. Maybe, hopefully, we'll get to hear from him before the end of the program. We'll just keep trying.
We'll keep trying. Hopefully, we can connect, and he can give us the reason, the exact reason why they've decided not to take the guys to the IAAF World Relays. Okay.
Now, you guys can talk to us on Twitter and on Facebook. What do you think about this new development in Nigerian athletics? World Relays in the Bahamas is more like a qualifier for the championship in August, and Nigeria men are not here. So it simply means in London we're not going to be having the men there. That's what it seems to be now. But Kayode will clarify that once we're able to establish contact with him. But the issue now is, what do you guys think about athletics? Relays, Nigeria is known for that superpower in Africa, not in the world. We know that. But then, when the men are not going, what will happen? Kayode is back online. Good morning, Kayode.
Yeah, good morning, Cecilia.
Yeah, good to have you this morning. Now, let me just go straight to the question. We have a list of the athletes that are going for the World Championships in Bahamas starting this weekend. And Nigerian men are not there. What happened?
Well, basically, the World Relay is not like your conventional championship or games. The World Relay, you are invited to come and participate. And if you look at the 4x2 women,
okay, I think this is really getting more difficult. Structurally, he was talking about the invitation. Possibly the ladies were invited and the men, their timing hasn't been good enough, and of course, maybe that's why they were not invited. But then, if we're able to get across to him, we will bring you more news of that. But how can we actually make this better? Maybe Shea should just calm down and listen to FM and find out what it is. I believe he was disappointed because he felt the guys should be represented.
Communication, very important. Very key. Because your national champion should be. You guys should always be in touch with the Athletics and Federation of Nigeria. It has to be a two-way thing. So if there's any particular reason why they're not sending the guys, I think Shea should be aware of it. But as it is, it doesn't look like it doesn't. It looks like it doesn't even know what's going on, and that's where communication is very key. And they need to work on it. I mean, because those two parties are very important. They can't really do without each other.
Okay, well, it's important. We'll see how that will go. While we're still waiting for Kayode, but then we'll just move to other stories now. Talking about NPFL, Kennedy Boboye, you know, if you check what he has done with Plateau United this season,
awesome.
I didn't expect. We talked about the top 4 and the bottom 4 on Thursday, and we didn't expect, you know, Plateau United to be topping Nigerian league table. But from one indication, they are topping. What will be their plans for after the mid-season? We call them the mid-season champions.
Mid-season champions. That's what they are. It's unofficial. Obviously, you get no trophy
for that.
Yeah, you get no trophy for that. But then it's still. It's a very decent achievement for a modest club like Plateau United, and for Kennedy Boboye, he's done a very decent job. I mean, last year, started very well with Abia Warriors, didn't end too well for him. It's good to see him bounce back straight away to take charge of another team, and that team now sits on top of the Nigerian Professional Football League table going into the mid-season break. So yeah, we tried to get to him yesterday. It didn't happen for us. Hopefully we can get to him as well today as well, because it'll be very interesting to hear his take on potential title challenge. Yeah, that's the way it is, because when you end the season, the mid-season, on a very good note, having 35 points from 19 games and all, with a huge goal difference, the world is at your feet right now. You know how you can actually consolidate on that when the season starts and see how you can move from there. Well, I think they will look at having maybe some players coming in before the team and just continue with the way they started the season. Exactly. I mean, it's all about sustaining the momentum. It's all about consolidating. Sometimes can be hard. In terms of their plans for bringing in players, we don't know a lot about that. That's why we need to hear from the manager himself, if he can tell us whether they intend to bring in new players to beef up the squad so that they can really sustain the momentum in Nigerian Professional Football League. So hopefully when Kennedy Boboye joins us, he can tell us all that and a lot more about the plans of Plateau United this season, whether